Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball, waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My focus is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball, waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My focus is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
I'm gonna start it off nice and proper, like, right? Because I got beef. I got beef with Xbox. Because I went and checked my mail. Check wasn't in there. Come to find out, I hit up Aaron Greenberg. I'm like, yo, like I did like 10 to 15 positive Xbox posts this week. I didn't get my check. Come to find out, Dirt is doing so much good shit for the Xbox brand that they went ahead and sent my check to his crib.
Oh man,
that's what happened, right?
I plead the fifth.
So to compensate for Dirt getting my check, he on the show today. What's going on, people? Famous Ham here for LV1Gaming.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up 252. This is a double XP podcast. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us. I want to give a special shout out to Jamal Lee. You know what I'm saying? He instantly came in with the POS. I will be a POS today, sir. Yes, I appreciate you for coming
Jamal
out.
Lee, POS.
I love the energy from Jamal Lee. Shout out to you for coming through, you know, and being your natural self. You know, that's always a dub here. Listen, Baron J67 is not here tonight because he has a foot fetish convention he has to be at.
Oh wow.
He is in it and he's a judge. He specializes in I'm gonna say geriatrics. Cancel the show.
Hey, what's going on, man?
He specializes in geriatric feet.
Yeah, he likes them bunions. He likes them crusty toes. He's all up in there.
So shout out to him. Listen, we're gonna get going with the introduction. We have a lot to talk about tonight, right? From you know, Xbox fans being fake, I am a bot, to division bans, all type of stuff. But first off, my right hand man, the floor hugger with the hardest of ours. What's going on, sis?
Not much. I'm excited to rip on Baron tonight, talk some games, especially Division 2, because nobody else talks about it. So I'm glad it's in the news cycle, even though it's not for a good reason. And yeah, let's get into it.
Listen, Dames for Games, level 1 gaming, right? Freedom Games. This woman works OT every day. Des, what's going on, sis?
Hey, it's good to be back. I'm sorry I missed last time's show, but now I know I can just jump in whenever I'm like running late. So now from now on I'll just pop in if I'm running late. But I'm excited. To be honest with you, I was almost late to this one. I had to get off a meeting for Dames for Games, and I was like, y'all gotta go. I got like 5 minutes. So, you know, on that grind. I mean, when you're building an empire, all of us are on our no days off shit. So yeah, it's good to be here.
You know, we understand CP time here. There's a lot of colors on this show. A lot. Last but not least, as y'all seen, the Xbox corporate shield himself, the man that he takes up most of Xbox's marketing budget, right? He takes up the majority of that. Host of We Bleed Green. What's going on, Dirt?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me on. Yeah, man, you know, I had to leave the Microsoft Teams meeting I had with Phil and, you know, Aaron and those guys. But, you know, I'm here. You know,
we appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it was me, Cope, you know, Iron Lords is on there. You know, we had a Microsoft Teams meeting with you know, the Xbox executives. But, you know, I'm here. But so thanks for the invite, bro.
Hey, no, I appreciate you doing double duty. And you know, we're gonna jump right into that, right? Because typically stuff like this, I really wouldn't want to address, right? Yeah, certain stuff from different community section, different people. It's ignoring city, right? And you just talking crazy, whatever. But then I'm seeing game developers with 100K plus followers are reiterating this same notion that the Xbox fan is not a real fan, that the Xbox fan is nothing more than a paid advertisement for Microsoft, that they wholeheartedly believe that anyone who is positive about that brand. Now, mind you, this person worked on some of the biggest games, right? This isn't some nobody, right? Worked on some big time games, right? 100+ thousand followers on Twitter, right? So, Dirk, I want to go with you since you were implicated in a video from someone in the community, man. And then we're seeing, like I said, former developers, what's going on. What are your thoughts? And when you first started this notion of people, and I'm not talking console fanboy stuff, people are legitimately believing that people are being paid off. Now, it's not an outlandish thing to think it could be, right?
Yeah,
it's not like beyond the realm of corporate possibilities. But there's a notion that people legitimately believe that people are being paid to promote Xbox. And since you are getting the biggest of the bucks, I want to start with you.
Well, you know, I think it's funny because first off, they included me with you know, Code and Rand and Diller and Iron Lords. That was a compliment. I was like, yo, you're including me with those guys? Hey. That's a great compliment for me. I don't even have 10,000 subs. I mean, okay, I don't know why they thought I would be, you know, one of the guys getting money, quote unquote. But part of me was just believe it's now like the guy Grums or whatever his name is, the guy that I used to, like the developer. I'm not sure what his thing is, but as far as the PlayStation fanboys, I really believe some of those guys feel that it's not realistic to have pro Xbox channels. Like these guys really feel that nobody should like Xbox. I've talked to several in real life. They really feel that way. Like, how do you like Xbox? Why do you like Xbox? Xbox is trash. So you guys are lying, or you guys are being paid because you are pro Xbox. And some of these guys legitimately think that. So when they brought up my name, the craziest thing ever, when they said the homie Kid Smooth was their first token black Xbox fan.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember people saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. But since he criticizes Xbox too much, they demoted him and chose me to replace him. It was the craziest stuff, man. And the guy that said this, he legitimately feel this way. You can tell, you can hear it in his voice. He really feels this way. And I'm like, bro, you can't be serious. He said
these people got 10K plus. I mean, these people have a fan base, right?
Yeah.
And they don't believe. I don't know if they believe or know that what they say can carry some weight to a lot of people.
Yeah, man. I mean, it has caused all of this in the community. That the Xbox Illuminati banter. It has caused. I did a video about it. Heard the clips because somebody hit me up with a DM like, "Yo, Dirk, listen to this, brother." I was like, "What?" He talking about me? He brought me up? Okay. So yeah, Dirk Griggity is getting the push. He's being pushed by someone. We think Xbox is pushing. Why would they push me? Why would they push me, bro?
Now you got big haters now. That lets you know you made it. You at the top.
It's crazy. It's crazy, right? But at the end of the day, it kind of it's funny, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, how dare you say I didn't build my channel the proper way? How dare you say I didn't, bro? I remember doing videos, an hour's worth of editing, getting 30 views. Come on, I've been doing it for 6 years. I didn't just start this. I've been there. It took me 3 years to get 1,000 subs, and that was doing consistent content. So it was like, don't do that, man. That truly pisses me off. So that's about it, man.
Yo, shout out to the smoke you getting from Jamal Lee in the chat with a $2 super chat. He said, "Dirt, wipe your head. I cannot see, sir."
Hey, Jamal Lee, you POS. Show some damn respect.
He can't see. Say you shining. I'd rather be shining.
Saying at least he ain't ashy. We had a whole conversation about that.
Somebody's head was ashy?
No, they were just ashy in general.
Listen, you don't want to have a bald head, but I'm too light. I'm not dark enough. Like I need to tan a little bit.
Yeah, you ain't dark like me, bro. I got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like one light skinned dude that's like bald head and successful, and he's on every TV show possible. We need a light skinned bald head dude. It's the same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Samar Moore, whatever his name is, the same dude. They just recycle.
He's bald now?
He's been bald for a while.
Yeah, I think Shamar Moore. You talking about? Yeah.
Girl, his hair wasn't even his hair in that Tyler Perry movie. Come on.
That was a fake. Those fake braids.
Yeah.
No, but when he did that, he still had hair because he was part of CSI or CIA or whatever that show was. He must be bald.
That was a lace front.
You're talking about somebody else, not Shamar Moore. I think you're talking about the guy who was in Soul Food, like the show.
Shamar
Soul
Moore
Food.
is halfway through Criminal Minds. Yeah, he went bald. And when he did his
he must have shaved it then.
They cycle him through because you got to be dark.
Who's the bald guy who was in? Oh my God, you guys are killing me. He was in Love and Basketball.
Oh my God.
No. Taylor is not in that movie. Yeah, he's light skinned. Kobe. Oh my God.
She about to say Kobe.
In Love and Basketball.
Yes, he went on the date with her to
you talking about what's the dude name? Like the German dude. What's his name?
He's been bald since ever.
I can't think his name.
I know I can't either.
Yeah.
Names are hard.
Boris Kojo.
Yes. Like that's he's been bald since the beginning. Like every time he ain't never had no hair.
Shout out to Dragonheart Yoba Super Chat. He says, "Peace, love, and life is always love from the heart. Hashtag Black Excellence. And shout out to my main man, Dirt Griggity. Keep up the great work,
What's up,
kings
Yobi?
and queens. Shout out to you, Yobi. Also, another 5 super chat. Yobi with the support says, I mean, we're getting paid. It's called Xbox reward points. I mean, that's a fact.
That's true.
That's a fact. I need some extra rewards though, Microsoft. And $2 from Adidas Zero says, Dirt paid me to say nice things. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. And he using the money that Microsoft was supposed to send me.
Oh man. What's up, Adidas 20? Hey man,
Called
Alex in the
marketing,
chat.
y'all.
Alex, man, I'm waiting on that video about this stuff, man.
Yeah,
Alex in the chat, salt in the chat. There's a lot of salt and shit.
Yeah,
going on in the chat.
salt mines. I'm waiting for these videos about this foolishness, man. Talking about we getting paid.
I saw Alex with his most recent thumbnail go up. It's about to be he about to drop some heat.
Yeah.
Salt's last video was funny as hell. But I want to go over to you, Dez, because I know you're normally like this is fucking stupid when it comes to stuff like this, but legitimately, this is something that is happening. You got game developers saying the same thing. Is it possible for me and Dirt to not be paid by Microsoft?
At the end of the day, marketing is marketing, right? Like, marketing is marketing. I do think it's stupid. I think for someone to sit there and make blanket statements without any information or any, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, back your shit up if you're gonna say that. The general public is very the gaming community is very finicky, but they also like tend to believe a lot of shit off the cuff, which I don't understand. Microsoft, listen, if Microsoft was paying anybody on here, we wouldn't be here talking about this right now. Okay,
I'd be working to get my check.
That I'm saying. I am saying we would be doing more for Microsoft than what we're doing if anybody was getting paid. If anybody's getting paid for their love for Xbox, it's fame though. If anybody's getting paid for their love for Xbox, it's fame. Xbox.
I'm a bot. I got no shame. Shout out to the God Emperor Sofa King. Dreamcast God face look.
Come on, y'all. Hey, listen, man. This ain't my channel, bro. This ain't my channel. We can't do that stuff over here, man.
I read it because it's a super chat, but
it's mighty spicy.
Hey, y'all, that's hey, y'all. This isn't my channel, guys. Come on now.
You know, I was supposed to leave the spicy super chats to Hugger to read because no who's gonna be mad at Hugger for saying something like that, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't agree on that.
Yes, I mean, keep up with the super chats. Keep on paying. So.
Shout out to Corey Tidwell. Follow the super chat that says, "Where there's smoke, there's fire. Don't sound suspicious. We on to all of you. Listen,
come on, Corey.
Think about it, and I'm gonna be honest. And I stand here 10 toes down, right? Everybody would secure the bag if Microsoft was actually coming out cutting us checks to promote it.
I'm saying,
yeah,
and all of us.
If Microsoft paid
your
me
favorite
10K
creator would do it.
To say, if Microsoft paid me 10K, shit, they could pay me $1,000 to be like, just jump on your podcast and say you love Xbox. I would absolutely do that shit, and bills would be paid. Baby. Bills would be paid.
I'm pulling quotas on Twitter, Threads.
Yep.
I'm coasting on I'm trying to jump on everybody's podcast. That's the funny thing about it, bro. Like, people really enjoying this platform because they enjoy the platform. They enjoy the games. They enjoy the community, right? I've met some of my closest people playing on the Xbox, right? And to me, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it's so disingenuous to say there's no way you can like that platform unless you're being paid to like it.
That's what they're saying, Fang. That's what they're saying, bro.
Ridiculous. At the end of the day, it should be your own opinion whether you like something or not. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it doesn't matter if, and not that they're getting paid, but it doesn't matter if they say they like it. It at the end of the day, it's whether you like it, and if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Adidas
it's so dumb.
Hey, what Pear say, man?
Hey, where that RoboCop meme come from, bro? Oh, Baron, you dirty, bro.
He was busy.
He's busy, but he still has time to post. Okay.
Baron,
if you can hear us, you raggedy. You know
I
he
love
would.
the fact that Dirt's fan base don't breathe, bro. Dirt got his bag. It said extra glistening. What's they don't let that man breathe.
Hey man,
No.
I ain't
it is
gonna
what
cap.
it is.
You
I
shine.
thought
You
we were
shining,
mad
bro.
at
You
Yeah,
look
it is
good.
shining. It is
You look
shining,
good.
man.
You shine.
But it's okay.
It
Like,
look good.
Thank you,
don't
Des.
come up on.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious. I can't
Yeah.
stand when Black people go out in public ashy. Like, look, you need to. I'm dead ass serious.
Listen,
You
I am a
need
dark skinned brother. I can't be
Yeah.
ashy.
Nope.
You know who
Can't
used to
afford
make me
that.
upset? This is totally random. But you remember New York Undercover? Do you
Oh,
guys
Malik
remember that?
Yoba lips. You talking about Malik Yoba?
Stop. That nigga didn't have no
Let
friends
me
on
lick mine.
set.
Make sure I'm good.
No friends on set. Y'all, you ain't gonna make a Black man feel embarrassed about being moisturized. That's not a thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
That's
That's
right.
not a
Des,
thing.
tell him.
Say
Tell
it
him. Show
again,
some
Des.
respect.
There's riding for Dirt today.
Yeah, show some
Riding
respect.
for him.
Men who moisturize and take care of their skin. That's who I'm
Yeah, you punks in the chat, show some respect. Thank you, Des.
You're welcome.
Hugs. I'm gonna switch with you with this narrative, right? We're not gonna drag it too long, right? Because I think at the end of the day, we all can agree these people are idiots, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
But Hugs, I'm gonna swing you and your thoughts on Dirt getting $16,000 an hour to promote Xbox.
If he was making that money, he would not be on here doing podcasts. He would be out there.
$16,000 an hour.
He'd be in.
I would have been at that white party.
Okay.
Exactly. He'd be somewhere else.
At that party with Jay-Z, you know, I get $16,000 an hour.
Exactly.
I don't even think Phil Spencer gets $16,000 an hour. So
exactly.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to speak that man's salary for repping Xbox into
he's just putting it in the universe.
Yeah, I want that to happen for him, bro. I do.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody gonna secure the bag, it needs to be Dirt. I'm just putting it out there, bro. I'm just gonna put it out there.
You guys are hilarious, man.
Shout out to the chat. Baron J67 is in the chat. L's for Baron.
L's for Baron.
L's for Baron. He a straight loser, boy, and he a nerd on top of all of that, bro. Stay high.
Damn.
Oh, come on, man.
Triple S. What up, Dirt? What's up, panel? Oh my God.
Come on, guys.
Hugger. There you go, Hugger. There you go, Hugger.
I'm legally blind. I can't see.
Oh man.
Come on, y'all. We don't do that stuff on other channels, man.
This is the craziest it's been in chat.
What up, Dirt? What's up, panel? Dreamcast guy's face look like, oh wait. This ain't green. We
Thank
green.
you.
I'll say this for the next show, Dirt.
Thank you, brother.
I'm sorry. Y'all really don't like that dude.
Hey, my chat, I don't know what happened. Like maybe a couple months ago, they just started super chatting, roasting them, and it's hilarious stuff. And I was like, it's still going on to this day. And it didn't help him, you know, with his rants and stuff. It really didn't help.
Oh, the Starfield rants didn't do him any justice.
It didn't help.
I ain't got no beef with the guy, right?
No, I ain't got no beef.
We've had him on the show before. I've met him at different cons and QuakeCon and stuff like that. I got no beef with him, but that whole Starfield rant was
pretty bad.
Now y'all talk about stuff being scripted. That seemed like an intentional scripted hate towards the game. Like you didn't you don't want it to be good, so you're purposely talking negative about it. Again, no shade, no hate toward the guy. Ain't got no beef with him. You know, I don't want nobody to want to tussle.
But you can, like Alex said, you can talk about people's bad takes even if they're your friends.
Now that's fact.
You have
as a friend, I should be able to tell you, even if we're not friends, right? If we're a mutual, I should be able to tell you about your bad take because we don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of yes men, right? Oh man, that's
absolutely
a good idea on that one, right? I'm gonna respect you more if you come and tell me, hey, bro, that's a bad take. That's like Barry him up plenty of times. Hey, bro, you might want to reconsider that. And I'm like, oh snap, okay, let me take that down. That's my fault. My bad, my fault, OG. You was right. You know what I'm saying? As a mutual, as a friend, you should know better, right? But I didn't see Dallas, man, in the chat. Dirk and Minnie showing out in front of company. Facts.
You got company, right?
They showing out in front of company. Adidas 20 says, honestly, Sony Pony's trying to tear down the Xbox. Listen, I know we have to move on, but that's what people, a lot of people, and this has been happening since before when I had my single channel, right? People will tell you, I just want Xbox to do better. right? You hear that?
BS.
I just want that. I just want
Mhm.
to be. A lot of
Mhm.
that noise is BS. You
At
want to
100%.
continue to have something to talk about.
hmm
The failure of that console, and I put an article at lv1gaming.com. I wrote an article. I published it today, right? The negativity that comes with a certain console is profitable for people in the community because they're going to make 1,000 videos, be in hour-long spaces, make hour-long podcasts about that negativity. You do not want this brand to do good. You want them to continue to do things that consider to be bad, so that way you have content for your channel. Because the console war and all its and the negative side of it is extremely profitable, not only for YouTubers, journalists, people who used to make video games. It is profitable because they know fan bases, whether it's football, basketball, are easily triggered. You want to see
Yeah.
somebody go viral when the NBA season starts? Talk bad about LeBron James.
Facts.
You want to know? You want to know for a fact? I can't say fact. People like Stephen A. Smith. If you notice, it could not be football season, and they will ask him, "Hey, say something about the Dallas Cowboys."
Yep.
Because they know, ESPN knows for a fact, you say anything about the Dallas Cowboys can go 0-16. It'd be the Super Bowl. And they will find a way to talk about the Dallas Cowboys because you're talking about this platform or this brand. You're going to get people to interact with you. Right?
Just like
And
the
that's
Lakers in
what
the
happens
NBA,
with-
bro.
Yep.
Like the
Say
same
that
thing with the
again?
Lakers. Yep.
Exactly.
Same thing with the Lakers.
But that's a
LeBron,
temperamental fan base to build,
Lakers.
though. That's a very
It
temperamental
doesn't
news
last
works.
long, but it's profitable.
But that's how
Hey,
the news works.
That's
The news
that's
works
true.
the
Oh,
same exact way.
absolutely. Same
true.
thing.
That's how
All
they
of it's
work.
kind of the same concept. You know what?
Mhm.
Fame is speaking facts though, because when I found this community, right, in 2013, even though the Xbox One launch, well, I wouldn't say launch, but that E3 and the reveal was pretty bad. I was still on YouTube trying to find some positive Xbox stuff. I couldn't find much. I found a couple of things, but what Fame's saying is absolutely true. There are so many PlayStation guys that built their channel off of anti-Xbox stuff because it was just that popular to hate on Xbox at that time. 100%. That stuff I would never forget. Just bash Xbox and you were getting subs.
Oh, it was easy.
It was easy. Yep.
Easy. And again, a lot of people are. I'm not saying they failed in their field. Maybe they're not as successful, and this is an easy ticket, right? And it works. Look what we're talking about.
Mhm.
It works for whatever reason. It works. Shout out to Adidas 20. Honestly, Sony Pony trying to tear down. I caught that. We're trying to tear down the Xbox. And then Corey Silver says, "Fame, stop shooing. F that dude." Yeah, y'all hate that guy, man. I would hate for him to show up on Dirt's podcast. He would get ripped to absolute shreds. But listen,
Oh man.
That'd be a murder.
one thing for
Jesus.
certain, two things for sure. There are people who legitimately enjoy the Xbox brand, right?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And then we know for a fact the Dirt is getting paid by Xbox. Call it what it is. It is what it is.
Don't believe
Listen,
me, y'all. Don't believe.
I do want to stay on the side of Xbox, right? And I want to talk about Halo Infinite, and that's why I hate when Baron's not, because Baron is captivated about the story that is Halo Infinite, and I want to make things absolutely certain before we start this topic, right? Halo on Xbox is still pretty successful, right? There isn't a player base issue on Xbox. However, and Hugs, I want to start with you on this one. Apparently, on PC, only 2% of the fan base, Halo Infinite fan.
Sex. I was trying to do a smooth transition of gameplay, and it's just not working.
No, you
Okay.
good. Well, I'm gonna switch to Dirt and come back to you if that's cool.
Yeah.
Dirt, I'm gonna switch to you because again, I can pop on Halo Infinite right now. We find a lobby, it's no issue. I still got people on our friend list playing. It's not a problem, right? As far as the multiplayer goes. But on PC, it's only 2% of the fan base left. It's just worrisome because when Halo Infinite was announced, it was announced to be free to play. It was supposed to be that game to compete with COD, to compete with Fortnite. As in, it's a free to play. We're going to get crossplay with PC gamers and Xbox gamers. I want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because we just had season 4 and it still didn't catch on. I'm I don't know what they have to do to get the PC folks back, or if they ever had them in the first place. Maybe when that Battle Royale drops in the future, maybe that will help. Because, like you said, it's like I've been playing it lately on the Xbox, of course, and had no issues finding games. It was pretty fun, very enjoyable. So I'm not sure, man. The PC crowd is a hard bunch. I'm not sure what they're thinking. Maybe they just don't like what's going on with the game. To hear that it's not doing that well on PC after a new season just dropped, yeah, it's not good news. I'm sure Xbox is trying to figure out how to fix this issue, because the PC fan base is a huge part of the gaming community. So they definitely want to make sure the PC people are playing it, man. And if them not playing it right now, that's not good. So hopefully they'll figure it out, you know.
Hugs, do you think it's this a Halo issue, or PC gamers got other stuff to play? Like, is it the fact that the monsters in that circle, which is Fortnite, which is Call of Duty, they have their fan base so captivated that there isn't space for another free to play game like Halo?
There's always space for Halo, but I just think the problems that it has on PC, especially with I don't know if they've ever fixed the hacking issues and all the kind of like crossplay issues that were going on. And just like Diablo came out and you could mod games like that, but you can't really mod Halo. I don't know. And there's the PC exclusive games, like you said, and there is the Titans of Apex and all of them. So I don't know. I think it can come back because Final Fantasy 14 came back, but
it did. Massively came back. And that's one of the most successful games of the last generation, right? It's just because of the comeback. And you're right. All games can come back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't foresee how this game can change. I don't know what the PC gamers are wanting from the game, right? Is it just because the content? It's not like when it first came out where the content was lacking and we couldn't.
It's becoming out pretty steady.
Season 1 forever, and by the time season 2 hit, people like already done, right? So the content is back. Is it a lack of marketing? And I think this is good to switch to you, Des. Is it a lack of marketing? Is it a lack of just getting Halo back out in the forefront, because you don't see advertisements for Halo. You don't. I see advertisements for Fortnite. I can't get on YouTube without seeing a commercial or an ad for Fortnite, right? Same thing for Call of Duty. What is it about Halo? Because Halo is a hate it or love it. It's a pillar of the gaming space, right? You got Mario, Master Chief, and pick two other names. It's a staple. What is it about this franchise that just isn't getting people to play the game anymore?
I think when people think of Halo, they think of console gaming. I don't think they think of PC gaming. When you think of Call of Duty, you think of PC gaming. When you think of WoW, you think of PC gaming. When you think of Final Fantasy Online, because I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy 14 wasn't the first one. They had another one that did horribly, and then they came back and did 14. I think people just don't think about those two together. Like, why play Halo Online when I'm already playing Call of Duty and I enjoy it, and I already have that group of people who want to play it. I also think those games are games that, like, a lot of people don't solo. They have a group of people that they already play with. And if that entire group is not going to play Halo with them, they're more likely to go back to where their group is going back to. And I think that's what people don't really understand, is like, Halo's not a game you usually want to jump into by yourself. It's a game you want to play with other people. And it's usually people that you've created this friend group with, right?
Yeah.
So why start all over on a game that came out kind of shitty, when you could just go back to old reliable?
And Joey's got a point. Joey Phantom Kraken says, we got Valorant and CSGO. Why would we go to those are two highly skilled games. Why would we go back to Halo? I'd rather play Val than Halo, honestly. Anytime.
And Dirt agreed. Des, you made a great point, because I don't think of PC when I think of Halo, which is why, like I said when I started this off, the fan base on the console is not an issue, right? It's always one of the top play games on the Xbox store. It's just it has a PC issue, but and the unfortunate part is PC is a massive part of Xbox.
Yeah,
Right?
it is. Huge part.
Xbox isn't a box; it's a brand, right? And that PC and mobile space is extremely important to that brand. And without that, we have an issue. So, Dirk, I want to ask you this: is it time to kind of is it time to make the what did it say? Distance makes the heart. Like if we just put Halo in the back pocket, we talking after Infinite, put it away 10 years or so. Do you think we need to get people to yearn for it? Do you think is it just like people just done with the franchise? Because this is a whole new generation of gamers, right? We grew up on Halo, right? The OG Xbox, we're having LAN parties, Halo CE, Halo 2. We grew up on this, right? This was our game, right? And the games were always great.
Right.
This newer generation of gamers, most of them probably started Halo with Halo 4.
Yeah.
Right. And Halo 4 was so much different than the first 3 games as far as the multiplayer goes. And then 5 had a great multiplayer, but the story it wasn't what it was supposed to be. And then Infinite had all of its issues, right? Is it time to just put Halo in the back pocket, or do they just need to just keep pushing forward?
They need to keep pushing forward. Because like you said, it is successful on console right now. They just have to figure out how to get that PC side to bite, to get back into it. Now, like Dad said, console is where Halo built its fan base, right? PC was never huge with Halo. So maybe it just takes a little time, man. It's taking longer than they anticipated, taking longer than they wanted. Just keep on grinding, man. Keep on dropping content. Maybe, hopefully, the Battle Royale, when that drops, that can move the needle for PC players. But we'll see what happens. But I don't think they should just give up. No, never give up.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
they shouldn't
agree.
give up. Yeah.
I think maybe offer something different on PC through Halo
Mm-hmm.
that they're not offering on the console. I think that would be, because if they can just get it on console, like, let's be honest, a lot of people own consoles and a PC. Okay, so if they can play Halo on the Xbox, they're going to play that. And one of the things that you brought up, Thane, which I thought was really interesting, is that you guys grew up with Halo. A lot of the new generation grew up playing already free to play games, and they've already been. Do you know what I'm saying? So
their first game was probably Fortnite.
Yeah. So Halo's coming in really late with this. So they need to offer something that these other games are not offering, and they need to offer something that they're not already doing on console.
Yeah, because Fortnite seemingly has an update monthly. Like that's either something coming to the game, some type of content, some type of some stupid dance. It's always something.
Yeah,
right?
they need to make it appealing to the younger crowd, because the older crowd already likes it. But the older crowd is comfortable playing on console, right?
Yeah.
So they need to make it appeal to the younger crowd, whether that's doing some cross promotion with, like, I know this is gonna sound stupid, y'all, but rappers, whether it's doing cross promotion with, like,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
You have to, like, if whatever the generation that you're trying to market to is into, that's what you have to cross promote with in your game. And they have the money to do it. They just need to do it. Obviously, the game itself is not going to pull people in. So you gotta put a little pizzazz on it.
I agree with you. See, because you guys, I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Liv.
Oh, I want to say, when it comes to what Fame said about the constant updates, the constant content games like Fortnite has, that is the blueprint for games as a service. They are constantly throwing new updates, new skins, cross promotion with a new movie, they have athletes on there, musicians, cartoon characters, video game characters. They have everything on there.
Spider-Man, if you had anything Spider-Man-esque, like, and you released it in the Halo PC, just on Halo PC, right? I know console people would be upset.
Oh, you would talk about pissing off.
They'd be pissed off, but they still play. It would bring in that newer generation, right? And what I mean is, like, not release it on console, but release it on PC first, because that's where you're trying to get people in, because you already have the people on console. They're already there. You don't have to win them over.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: good or bad? What two things? I'm gonna address this comment from Jamali's. He said content creators need to go out and do Halo parties. Shout out to people like J Rock. If you don't follow J Rock on Twitter, great guy. He does that.
Yeah, he does.
He does that, right?
Yes.
And so people, it's not about people not doing. People need to show up for it, right?
Mhm.
And secondly, let me ask y'all this, right? Because the gaming has changed so much, right? And there was people that was talking crap to me earlier because I can see a different future for gaming, right? I'm not talking story. I'm talking purely this free-to-play multiplayer. Would it be beneficial for Microsoft to say, you know what, Halo Infinite multiplayer on PlayStation? Or is that too much of a death blow to Xbox?
That's their franchise. That's their number one franchise.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
Halo's not the franchise to do that with, right?
Right.
Not Halo. Yeah.
Not Halo.
Not Halo.
Maybe some.
It's one of the pillars of Xbox, so
Yeah,
that would
it's
be
why Xbox is what Xbox is. But maybe a new, say Blizzard, if the ABK deal goes through, Blizzard drops a new game, multiplayer game. Yes. You can put that over there. But Halo, that is Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
Halo
you
is.
said something about pissing people off earlier, Fame.
Oof.
I think that would piss a lot of people off.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm fearful that we might be seeing the end of a iconic franchise.
It's not the
Right.
end though, because look how long
I
we
think it's
waited
not
for the
working
next
out on
Perfect Dark.
Right. I think it's just not working out on PC. I don't think that means it's the end of anything.
No,
They tried
yeah.
it on PC, and they don't really know how to market it properly. They need to hit their stride. And then if it doesn't work on PC, that doesn't mean it's the end of it. It just means it's going to stay on console, and that's where they're going to put a lot of their focus.
And that's probably for
Listen.
the better.
Yeah. And plus, they really have restructured the whole studio around. They restructured the whole
it was
studio
bad.
around, and they're like, "Yo, this is Halo. This is our franchise. We're going to keep making content. Eventually, in a couple years, maybe they have some more single player content to go with some new multiplayer stuff. So I think they'll be fine. I don't know if the PC portion would ever catch on, but they're going to keep on trying.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're
And-
going to definitely keep trying.
Shout out to Jamal Lee in the chat. He's the freaking MVP of this chat. Even though he started the chat by calling us a POS, he's a good guy. The battle royale that's being rumored to be happening with Halo right now,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be the complete opposite of what the multiplayer is right now.
Mhm.
It
Yes.
needs to be you really want to compete with the Fortnites. That battle royale does not just need to be a Halo multiplayer battle royale. It needs to be completely different. It needs to be Halo, but you need to be able to say, okay, we're doing Halo. This battle royale is in third person. And by the way, day one, here's your freaking Batman skins. Something you're gonna have to do that. There's no way around it, right? You got a free to play battle royale game. Even Call of Duty is getting like Kevin Durant and all these athletes stuff. You have to do. That's just what it is.
You got to
forgot
do
about
it.
that, yeah.
People want to
forgot about
spend.
that. Yeah.
People are going to
But-
spend on microtransactions, right? But they're not really necessarily trying to buy something from some professional Halo team. Who cares? Yeah, it may look cool, but if you tell me I can get something from the Cucamonga, no, not them.
It's about at the end of the day, it's about the drip. Yeah, people
Yes.
get on there and they want to brag about what they got, limited edition stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
It truly is about that because
About the
it
drip.
also the game could be as good as you want. Like I really enjoyed Firestorm, which was the Battlefield 5 battle royale. I don't know anybody else that has ever played it, and it was really good, and it was good on PC. But they didn't promote it, they didn't market it, and they didn't bring it over to 2042. So I was like, what's the point? You gotta be flashy because we all say I'm bad for this. I do not play League of Legends anymore. But when they drop a new Lissandra skin, I go and buy it. I am a fool because I want to be drippy. I'm an idiot. I want to be drippy. I want to go play it. And people are going to do that because they want to be iced out. They want to be that bitch on the screen. Even if they have a point not goddamn the worst KD you've ever seen in your life, they probably still have the Snoop Dogg skin in Warzone. 90% of the
Absolutely.
time.
And
They have the
sometimes it
Ariana
pulls you back
Grande
in the
skin.
game for a little bit because you want to run
does.
around with it on. You want people to see you with it on. Like, I don't know. They just need
It
to
really does.
rethink how they're doing it.
They
And
need to tap into pop culture. Like
yeah,
imagine like, oh yeah, we got something for Amp House.
absolutely. They need
Here's
to.
the RDC One World something. You need to
Yep.
tap into pop culture. And
Not
I think
only
that would
that,
be
nostalgia
extremely
is a
beneficial.
bitch. Have you seen
It is.
everybody is nostalgia baiting
I need
right
my
now.
Conquer skin.
Oh,
Shout out
I love
to
that.
the Addict show when I had to let Addict know.
Conker's
I guess
Bad
I
Fur
missed the
Day?
original conversation. Huh?
Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Yeah, see, like what it was. Addict on the show that I was just on. Addict was saying, "Yo, Banjo Kazooie." We was like, "Nah, bruh, Conquer."
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
That game was lit. That
Yep.
was like
That was
oh
so
my
good.
god. It was the first time I ever played a game that was just like, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. This is what we're
And
doing.
I think it's because we're adults that we want a Conquer more than we want a Banjo right now.
Absolutely.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
care
It's
about
'cause
a
we're
bear with
I
a.
don't care about
I
Banjo.
don't care about a bear with a bird in his book bag. No, I want to see some. I'm an adult, man. I'm grown, man.
And I hope Banjo 3E or I hope it happens for people who enjoy that. But for me personally, if I had to choose, give me Conquer.
Oh my god.
I want a
That would
custom
be
ass
I wish they would
world.
remake that game. Like that would be
I remember they had remade it once on the original Xbox. Remember, they
Oh yeah. They
remade
did.
it and it had multiplayer. They added multiplayer, and it was pretty dope. But that was the last Conquer game, man. They need to think. Xbox obviously owns the IP. They need to think about doing. I'm not saying a huge AAA game, but a nice little AA game would be cool.
Oh, Bordy also brought up a good point. The same time the Halo, I mean, we're talking about Halo struggling now, but a lot of people did not like the Halo show, so it kind of like killed the hype for a lot of people.
Man, they could have done so much more with that show to wrap it with the game, to kind of market it and push it, because it's like it didn't get a good reception, and then the marketing for it kind of done.
But you know what?
I don't see nothing. I didn't even know when Halo 4 the season 4 dropped. I had no idea.
Oh, there was a season 4. Well, it made it to season.
No. He's talking about the game.
Oh, okay. I was like, the show made it.
Not the show. The game.
But you are right. Because like when they started doing the Star Wars like game, and I mean, like you see, all my stuff right there. But a lot of people went back to a lot of people went back to the online, and that game is super old.
Yeah. Hey, listen, a Halo Star Wars crossover would be fire.
Yeah, it would.
Take the Halo sword, make it a lightsaber. I'm just saying, like, see, that's part of that money, Microsoft. Listen,
giving them ideas if they're not paying you yet.
I said it's not dirt. So give me some of Dirt's money.
Yeah.
Somebody put it in the chat. They get Activision. They got a futuristic star game there, StarCraft. There is so much lore that they could wrap in with Halo and do a crossover.
Absolutely.
That would be a good, instead of an RTS.
Just say they exist in the same universe. Yeah. Say they exist in the same universe.
No reason not to.
Marvel does it all the time.
So many possibilities.
Halo X Mass Effect. Should I just stay?
Ooh.
As look at NBA 2K. It's nothing but a fashion show. Facts.
That is an absolute fact.
I didn't even know you could buy clothes and like go to a store and like buy new shoes. Like my friend was showing me.
Des, I have a story. I told a story on my channel. Let me tell you guys right quick. I'll be real quick. One of my coworkers around the same age as me, he's in his 40s. He's a cool guy. We were playing NBA 2K with his son and a couple of his son friends. We were in the park or the city. Now, if you don't know NBA 2K, if you don't have any gear, you have this doo-doo brown shirt, these gray shoes. So the gear is whack, right?
Yeah.
So
not my brown shirt.
Yeah. So my friend, son, and his friends was just roasting my coworker because he didn't have any gear. So my coworker was embarrassed. So he texted me personally. Was like, Dirk, bro, how do I get some gear? Because he felt so bad. So this dude,
ruthless.
Yes. So this dude literally spent $20 real to get to go to the store on the game now to get some Jordans, some Nike stuff, and because my point is when somebody say NBA 2K is nothing but a fashion statement, that's facts.
It is.
It's facts.
Can you believe that? Do you remember when you played the game and you just had the uniform?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
When you're in the park, or the city now, if you're walking around with that doodoo brown shirt, nobody wants to play with you. Like, nah, he's probably trash. I'm telling you guys.
Oh, that's facts.
They're like, oh,
I
that guy's
believe
trash.
it.
He don't have no gear on. He's trash.
Yep.
Honestly, if I see the base armor in Destiny when I'm on, I'm like, ooh, I don't want to be near that person.
They're
can't hold their
noob.
own.
See, there you go.
They're
There you
noob.
go.
Looks like
damn,
2K, like when someone
bad.
goes to buy that game, they're not walking out spending $60 or $70.
no.
They're spending like $200 or something because they
Yeah.
gotta get that VC.
They can get that
because they
VC.
know it,
Yep.
I gotta instantly boost my play up. I gotta get all this drip. Like
Yeah.
Dirk said, people not gonna want to
Yeah.
rock with me. People not gonna want
Yep.
to be seen.
I didn't know it was real money they were spending. I thought it was money that they
yeah.
made as a basketball player in the game.
You
Like,
can
that's
make
the-
money in the game, but to
It's not worth the
increase,
time.
it ain't worth the
Yeah.
time. Just go ahead. You know what?
Oh,
Let me put
boy.
let me put
Okay.
let me get it. Let me put an extra $40. I get $40 worth of VC out. That ain't enough. Let me spend an extra $100. Next thing you know, you just spend $250. Like, damn.
And
What the
that's
hell
just
Spend
what
it
gets in
again a year
trouble
later
every
when the
year.
next
Yeah.
version
Every
comes.
year.
Yep.
Every year.
These people will spend
Crazy.
these people will spend $1,000 a year on 2K.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what you're telling me is dudes like to play dress up in games.
Yep.
That's all
Yep.
I want to hear. That's all I
Yep.
want to hear.
Yep.
Because they be joking about like when I be like, oh, I want a good character creation. They're like, all you want to do is dress up.
Yes, and
Tell me that's why you got, sixth graders, sixth grade white kids live in the suburbs, but they got a 6'8" dark skinned dude tatted up on 2K.
Yep.
Oh my god.
you're not wrong.
That's what it is.
That's the truth.
That's what it is.
That's the truth.
That's what it
I never
is.
thought of that. Oh my god.
That's why
His
FIFA
name's
gets in trouble
Jabari.
every year for their stuff, and Madden, because it's pay to play, pay to look beautiful. So
Yep. Pay to play, pay to win.
Wow.
2K is 100% pay to win.
oh yeah.
Oh, 100%. It's the most
Yeah.
pay to win RPG of all time. Shout out
Yep.
to RPG. It is.
It is.
Shout out to the
RPG.
chat, man. We got about 70 some odd people watching. If you guys hit that like button, that helps us out a whole bunch. That like button, believe it or not, it helps us out a whole bunch, right? I'm gonna switch. And if we got some PlayStation people in the chat, shout out to y'all. We're gonna talk a little bit of PlayStation, right? Because the PS, according to Microsoft, according to Xbox. Matter of fact, I heard this 3 weeks ago from Dirt, because Dirt was in a meeting with Phil and when I was talking about the
It's Microsoft Teams meeting.
PS5 Slim. In a Teams
Mhm.
meeting, yep.
Yep.
According to Microsoft, the PS5 Slim is set to launch this year at $399, the same price as the PS5 digital right now.
Mm.
Only difference is, of course, it'll be smaller, and it's supposed to have an optional disk drive that you can buy in case you want to run disk on it.
Oh, so by default, it's digital.
It's digital.
Okay.
And the rumor has it there's going to be an optional disk drive that you connect and buy. Whether that be $50, whether it be $100, that's what it's supposed to be. I'm going to default to you again, I guess, Dirt, the PS5 Slim. Because honestly, if I have a PS5 digital right now, I'm pissed that I have to buy another digital PS5 to be able to have an optional disk drive. But if you want the disk drive, why not buy the PS5 with the disc? This makes no sense. Dirt, I want to get your thoughts on this rumor PS5 Slim that's supposed to drop this year.
Yeah, from what you're saying, because I really haven't heard much about it. From what you're saying, I guess it makes sense as far as a Slim model coming 3 years after the console release. That sounds about right. That's usually around. Yeah. But as far as an optional disk drive, you know what? To make the console all digital, okay, you're trying to keep costs down. You're trying to keep it at 400. Okay, that makes sense because everybody knows when the PS5 first released, they made 20 million of the one with the disc and 10,000 other digital ones. You couldn't find them digital ones anywhere.
Yep.
But it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, they're making a Slim, but it's just digital with an option. And the disc drive is going to be 100. You know that, right?
Probably,
you know that.
more than likely. It kind of defeats the purpose.
It defeats
what
the
are you
purpose
buying
to
it
me.
for? Just to save space? Yeah, it's a big ass console, but
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. They're doing it to save space because then it's not a Slim if they have to bulk it back up by putting that in there.
That disc drive in it. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I mean, I get there's a Slim model coming, but I don't understand the rest of that, man. Optional disc drive. What's the purpose? What's the purpose?
Because
Good question.
that just like that unnecessary and stupid PlayStation Q, the fan base will buy it. I'm sorry, that hand. I was fighting for my life on Twitter trying to tell people, not Twitter, TikTok, trying to tell people that handheld is not what you think it is, right?
No.
Because you need to have a PS5. You have to be over Wi-Fi. That's and that's going to be about $300. I think the fan base, they'll buy it. It's like an Apple product. They buy the
You're about to
same
say, like
Apple
Baron
phone
says.
every year.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
apples. Yeah. I don't know, man. It makes no sense to me, honestly.
Wait, once you
I don't know.
download games, you still can't play them unless you're actively connected? Like, are you
What do you
not
mean?
downloading
In the
games?
handheld
What
thing.
were on the handheld?
It,
Are you
it,
not
it doesn't download on
downloading
the handheld.
games?
It's like that.
It's a
The
streaming
PlayStation Q
console?
was nothing more. I don't want to expose myself.
Is it a stream? Yeah, is it a streaming
More than your
console?
phone. It's just streaming. That's what it is. It's streaming
For
game. It's remote play.
$300, it's a streaming device?
That's what it is. That's all it is.
I'll go get the
The
Nvidia
rumor
Shield,
price
thank
supposed to be
you.
somewhere
And
around
you have to
300.
be in
Maybe
the
it'll
house.
300.
And you have to be in your house on your Wi-Fi, and your PS5 has to be on, right?
What's the point? Just play your fucking PS5.
What's the point of a Slim with a detachable disk drive? Because they can.
And
because
let it still be
I mean,
PlayStation,
I'm not,
where you void
I'm
your
not a huge
warranty by
PS
swapping
person.
out the memory card. Like,
Yeah.
let that still be PlayStation. Void that shit by swapping out the memory stick.
That would irritate me if I had to put it together. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to buy my stuff together. But I do understand, like, because I'm a type of person who doesn't like buying a lot of digital games, even though on Steam I buy digital games. But if I have a console, I want a physical game because I don't like the idea of, like, it's yours, but it's not really yours. Like, and I want to be able to play it anytime I want. I don't, if, like, God forbid my internet shuts off or there's a storm, I want to be able to pop in a disc and play it.
That's why I love my disc. That's why
That's
I'll
what
never
I'm
switch to
saying.
all
So,
digital.
right, I understand that if you just want a slimmer, like, just for aesthetics, you want a slimmer looking PC. You know, I mean, not PC, but PS5.
Yeah.
But you still want to be able to play your disc games that you bought. Then, I mean, that makes sense to me. I would never buy a complete digital thing.
No.
Like, you know, I would never do that. So
Shout out to Jay, the $5 super chat. He says, so they just making a slimmer PlayStation without the disc drive. Trash and a waste of time.
What's up, Jay? Remember, how you doing, buddy?
Jay, good people, man. He
good
definitely
guy,
good people, man. That man he don't hold back on social media either. Jay is really good dude, man. Shout out
to Jay.
See what it looks like.
I just think this is again, this is all rumor, but that's what is supposedly leaning to happen. And again, I don't.
Well, like Bordy says, and Baron has said it, we have the luxury of sitting here. All of us probably have really good internet, except for Fame. We probably have fiber, except for Fame. And it's not the same everywhere, i.e. Fame. And not everybody can stream all digital all the time. Could you imagine dial-up? Somebody probably still has dial-up somewhere trying to download a game. Trying to download
dial-up?
Duty.
Oh, you know what? My coworker.
In certain countries, like they don't have it. It's just not there yet. So
Absolutely. But my coworker, he lives. I'm from Michigan. He lives in a small city, like a rural area.
And they have that.
And he's a black guy. He's like the only black guy in his area, right?
Oh, one of those towns, yeah.
Yeah, one of those towns. They don't have their internet is like so trash.
Mm-hmm.
He can't. It takes him like a day to download a game, literally.
Ooh. Yeah.
And he can't play. Like, the internet is so trash. He had bought Battlefront. Which one? One. He bought it like years ago, and he cannot play it because he didn't realize it was online only.
Oh.
He said he tried to play it. He said his character wasn't moving and everybody just running by him. I was like, you can still see them? He was like, yeah, I can still see them, but I couldn't move. So his internet is terrible, yeah. So there are places in America, like I said, we live in Michigan. There's places in America that still has some bad internet.
And that's if you can even
I want
get
to
a
just see what it looks
right now.
like. Yeah, I also want to see what it looks like. Like, if it looks nicer. Yeah, there isn't. But like, if it looks nicer, and
looks nicer,
yeah, I would trade in the one that I have.
The box? like your other PS5 is in? You mean the
It's
box is nice?
huge.
Why don't you
It's
just,
so
When you gonna unbox?
big.
When you gonna take the? How long you had the PS5, Des?
Since December.
I want to fight you, girl.
I ain't playing my
Ma'am,
PS5 in
it
a
is
while.
July.
Playing games though, like on my.
It is July.
You know
And
what? I'm gonna take a
you've got that
picture.
PS5 in
Wait,
December.
I'm gonna take a picture of my gaming PC so you understand why I
Oh,
play
fam.
games on my gaming PC.
She just got you. She said my gaming PC, knowing you running a gaming laptop. She said my gaming PC.
Listen. My gaming laptop does me just fine because I don't really PC game like
I
that.
used to
about to
have
say
a
you don't
gaming
be serious.
laptop, but like my gaming PC,
It's a little 3060 and it does its job.
the PS5 can't touch my my gaming PC, so I'm not worried about it. When I decide to play the PS5, I will. You know?
Were you gifted that PS5?
No, I bought it. I bought it.
So we just.
But I explained why I bought it.
I don't remember. I don't remember you
I'm gonna
explaining
tell you
yourself.
again. I bought it because when I was on the other podcast, I was gonna start doing more reviews, but I don't do reviews now. So like, there's no reason, no rush for me to take it out. And there's not been a game that I've been like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this on PS5. There's not been a game.
That's fair.
So
I haven't played mine in a while.
see, so I'm gonna unbox it just for it to get dusty. Let's just leave it in the box.
Spider-Man.
That's the next time I'm playing when Spider-Man 2 comes
Yeah,
out.
I'll play it then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Listen, leave me alone, Wolf. My laptop don't make no noise. I got a gaming laptop here and have a gaming laptop here.
Uh-huh.
And they don't make no noise.
How hot is it in that room?
It's not.
Oh, my shit used to get real hot.
It's not.
Start ironing clothes over there soon.
You could. The MSI and the thing was metal. I was like, y'all, I don't know.
So hot.
Cooking
Remember
bacon
when my
and
MSI
eggs.
died on stream?
Yeah.
Yes.
It almost blew up on stream. Not it almost died. It almost blew up.
And the battery was really bloated, right?
Battery blew it up. It's like $100. And now I use it as it's the laptop I'm taking to DreamCon with me, so I can do content.
Work laptop.
Yeah, it's a work laptop now. Honestly,
I can't even turn mine on. Like my gaming laptop was an MSI, but because it's like 5 years old, they don't make the parts anymore. So it's just,
of course.
Damn.
And that's why I'll never get another gaming laptop ever again. I think it is such a poor choice. I will get a PC every time because I can just continuously update it. You cannot do that with a laptop.
That's true. But I'm not giving.
I mean, one day, once you start getting those paychecks again from Xbox, go ahead and get that gaming PC, you know?
I'm just trying to twerk on my Xbox for some change.
You gotta show them the middies. That's what you gotta do.
Pop out the middies with
the middies.
on both of them. Just trying to get paid, baby. That's all. If I pop these middies out, we get paid. Listen, this part gonna be really quick, right? But I want to bring it up before we get to the last part of the show. I want to bring it up. Y'all can get quick thoughts on it, or we can move on. Y'all see the Division 2 is banning players for exploiting a bug.
I saw that.
Not cheating. Not manipulating the game. There was a bug in the game that the players took advantage of, and they're banning those players 2 weeks for that.
Wow.
F Ubisoft and the Division.
That's
crazy. That's a fair ban.
That's not.
So
why ban though? It's a bug.
But okay, as somebody who does RP, if you knowingly exploit a bug, you get banned. It does not matter because you are not reporting it to the developers, so you are unintentionally taking advantage of the system that is going to throw the whole economy, the whole everything out of whack. So see, like 20 players exploit a bug and they make $30 million. There's nowhere for that money to go into the system. So you literally can collapse a whole economy by doing that. So if they get all these rare weapons and then sell them to people or give them to people, you can literally crash the economy of the Division by doing that knowingly.
Take the stuff away. Don't ban them.
And
I can see if they
delete
hacked the game and they were cheating, just delete the stuff, but don't ban them. I think that's kind of.
They're probably gonna take all their stuff away too when they get back into the game.
Oh yeah, they are.
They have.
But just do that, because to me, I'm sorry if I bought the Division. It's in the box back there, so I never played it, right?
Dusty.
But if I'm investing in a game like that and then you ban me, I'm not going back.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
You ban me for something that you messed up on. I'm not going back.
So you're saying if a money truck was going down the street and the door was open and money fell on the freeway and you picked up and got some of the money, but you got arrested. So is that what you're saying? Even though they messed up and the people took advantage,
Yes,
those
Yeah.
people got banned. Okay.
Yeah. That's what
because
he's
I mean
saying.
that's
Listen, if a money
falls
truck
in.
roll by my house and the back door come open and a bunch of hornets come fly in my front yard and I take and put it in my house, that's not my
But
fault, Bucko.
don't forget, when you start the game and you read the EULA, it says that you have to play it fairly and report anything you see. So they are signing a contract that they have to play fairly.
Oh, so
when
they
sign
have a
game.
disclaimer then. So they already have a
It's in
disclaimer
every
there.
single game in
But-
Halo.
Okay, well,
every
that's-
time you
That
play a
bug is for
game,
everybody.
So they're covering themselves then.
they have
So
covered
Ubisoft
themselves.
is covering themselves. Yeah, they covering themselves. So-
And
It's in
does it say
every
that you
single
get banned if you don't report a bug?
Nobody reads to the end of those EULAs. Do you read to the end when you start up Call of Duty? I don't.
Except
I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't
agree,
know.
Like,
agree,
it's
agree.
it's in every single game though. That long play at your own discretion, all that, like read before and nobody reads it, they just click accept. Though all of those are in there. So they cover their asses for this, and it's our fault we don't read them. That's pretty much what it is. And they took
I don't
advantage
feel
of
like
that,
that's
and
in
they got
every
them for that.
game. Well,
It's
none of the games I've
exploits-
been playing.
It's exploits, bugs, and it's mostly in multiplayer games. Exploits, bugs, it falls under
Okay.
that. Anywhere where you're interacting with people, you're gonna see that. And we never read all those discretions. We just go, yes, get me into this game. I'm pretty sure X Defiant had it as well. If you would discover a bug or exploits, you can be banned. I know Siege has it because Siege has banned a lot of people. ESO has it. Final Fantasy has it. Like a bunch of games where you're playing multiplayer person to person. Since we don't read all that because it's like scroll, it's gonna be in there, and
Really
it's
must
your
sit
fault.
there and read all that mess.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess it's like this. If you don't really care if you get banned, exploit it, have your fun, and then get banned and don't play it anymore.
Exactly. Enjoy
I-
your fun while you got
Out
it,
of there,
baby.
Bucko.
Yeah.
Listen, we're at the end of the show. We got one thing left we want to do before we get up out of here. Especially when I get this man Dirt. He probably his butt probably hurting from sitting in that chair. His man probably hungry. He got to shine his dome and all that good stuff, bro. So we're gonna do this last part of the
And that
show.
cocoa butter,
Before we do, for the 70 plus people watching, if you got to hit that like button, it helps us out a whole bunch. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're someone who rocks with Level 1's content, we just started memberships. If you want to support the channel, we got lots of stuff coming up from being from PAX West to DreamCon. Also coming up, if you want to support Level 1, please consider being a channel member. We got lots of exclusive content that becomes to us members fairly soon. At the end of the show, we like to give suggestions for a anime, movie, TV show, or video game that we're playing or watching. We want you guys to check out. For those in the chat, this is an interactive part of the show. If you guys got a game like, yo, I found this fire game, or I found this fire show I need to check out, drop them in the chat. I'm gonna read them off. All right. Hugs, I'm gonna start with you, sis. What should people be watching and or playing for this week?
Ooh, I just started my final run of Avengers before I uninstall it. So definitely go play that before it's good and gone. Watch Narcos. It's a Netflix special. Love it. Pedro Pascal's
Narcos
in it.
legit.
So
Pedro.
he's
Are you
daddy.
talking about Joel?
Love Pedro.
Yeah, daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy
Joel's
Joel.
in it.
And if you want to be an old head and watch some really good anime, Initial D from the early 90s, the old car animes, yeah, go watch those.
Okay. Xbox Expansion Pass says great episode, guys. AEW Fight Forever is a blast from the N64 Wrestling Pass. I've heard that multiple times. Makes me want to go check it out. P-Lump, it's not a suggestion, but I do want to read Dirt. Like a bald head Superman, he everywhere. That's absolutely fact. Dragonheart Yobi, who is a member. Dragonheart Yobi, what's your suggestion, bro? Did I miss it, bro? If I did, I apologize. I wanted to read yours out first. You were our first member to the channel, and I appreciate you. Let's see. Azoba with the follow super chat said, chat is awesome. Hit 50 plus likes. Oh, nice. I appreciate the 50 plus likes on the show. Shout out to y'all. God Emperor Sofa King says 6 days in Fallujah. Is that out yet? I know that game had a lot of controversy behind it. Did it drop?
Yeah, on the 22nd of
I might go
June.
check it out and go cop. I want to see what the big fuss is. I might go and check it out. Let's see. GTA 5 from Censorship 2. GTA 5 is Xbox Series X version. It's on Game Pass. It's from $20 for sale upgrade because Take-Two greedy AF. And Don says play Bramble. What is Bramble, Don? What
Son of
is
the
Bramble?
Mountain King. It just came on Game
Yeah,
Pass.
Son of the Mountain King. It's so good. So good.
Okay.
Very creepy.
All right, Des, we on you. What you got for this week, love?
Go see Blackening if you haven't seen it. It's hilarious.
Was it funny?
It was
I want to
funny.
see it. I want to see it.
It was funny. I mean, I figured out what was happening like within 10 minutes, but it was funny. It was good.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
And then a really dope game if you kind of like mystery, kind of like murder mystery, set in the 80s. Check out Killer Frequency. Very, very cool game. Very interesting. It's basically like this person's going around like you basically have to figure out who this serial killer is, and they're going around killing everybody, and you're a DJ at a radio station. You're stuck in this booth and people are calling in because like 911 has dispatched all the calls to you, so you're trying to help them survive. And so like I don't want to tell you too much. Just check out the game. It's really cool. It's very cool.
Okay.
What's the name of that game again?
Okay.
Killer Frequency.
Killer Frequency.
If you guys want to see a review, and we got it on lv1gamer.com if you want to read a review for Killer Frequency. Shout out to the publishers for giving us a review code. And again, shout out to you, Dragon. I misread your mess. I went back to it. He says, I'm the first member. Let's go. Yes, he got that Phoenix next to him. Shout out to Dragonheart Yobi, man. Long-time supporter of Level 1 Gaming.
Shout out to Dragonheart, man. 100%. Great guy, man.
Dude is an amazing guy, man. Make sure you guys can follow my man on Twitter. Really good people. Dirt, you've been getting a lot of slander tonight. It's your opportunity to let us know what people need to be watching and or playing for this week.
Oh man, watching, I'm not sure. To be honest, with me, I've been going through my backlog, man. I've been trying to finish Gotham Knights. It's not that bad. It's not that great either. I want to go back to
$10.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not, like I say, it's right in the middle for me. Wanted to go back because I like Cyberpunk. I started playing it when it first dropped, put it down for 2 years. I want to go back to it before Starfield comes out, so I've been trying to get back into Cyberpunk also. And that's pretty much about it. I don't have any anime. You know, the only anime I remember watching, this guy had, I'm not gonna even worry about it. Never mind. So that's about it. But thanks for the invite, guys. It was fun. I appreciate it.
No, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming through and rocking with us. Let me see. He took his Microsoft money. He ain't ashamed to say so. Shout out to Dirt, man.
Come on, man.
God Emperor Sofa King says Left 4 Dead is 99 cents on Steam. Left 4 Dead is a classic. Yep. Definitely go check that out.
I didn't like Back 4 Blood. I ain't like Back 4 Blood. I love Left 4 Dead. I ain't like Back 4 Blood. I finished Redfall.
She ain't lying.
I'm still trying to figure out.
I want to see if there's any more suggestions in the chat that I might have missed.
Righteous
if I did, I apologize.
Hell's Paradise from Flameser. Righteous Grimstone from Jamal. Obus Wolf says Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow is a good book. Bordy says watch Airplane.
Classic.
That's how do you take your coffee?
I like the part when the woman say, "Hey, I speak jive." She's like, "Hey, mama, hey, baby, you know, hey, this jive turkey over here." She's like, and it was the mother from Leave It to Beaver. What makes it so funny? It was the mother from Leave It to Beaver. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I can speak jive."
What was I gonna say? You know, it's something that everybody should watch. If they don't know who Ace Vane is, check him out on YouTube. He is hilarious. Right. He does like ACE. I don't know if it's like VANE. He does like voiceover for like old Batman cartoons and like all of that stuff. Hilarious. Oh my God, please go watch it. Hugger, you have to watch it after this. I don't care. I'm gonna send you something. Please. It is hilarious. Please. If you guys just want to laugh at the ridiculousness of this, please go check out Ace Vane on YouTube. He is so funny. Oh my God. I was gonna say fucking funny. Yeah, I'm gonna put that spice on it.
Yeah,
he is so fucking funny. Like the Mary woman, oh my God, he did something for Spider-Man and Mary Jane, and like he's like humming the song from Donnell Jones, like Just Where I Want to Be. And then he's looking in the window at Mary Jane. He's like, "Oh, that fat ass," and it's just so stupid. You guys have to watch it. It's so dumb.
Okay.
Listen, I'm quick and easy. Nimona on Netflix. Watched it with the kids. Nimona is really
I
good.
did see that. Is it good?
It is really good. And yes, I loved it. I think my daughter has now watched it like 3 or 4 times. It is really good. Go watch, check out Nimona on Netflix. For games, I'm knee deep in Diablo Diablo. God dang, I looked at
Diablo
Hugger when I
You
said
good?
that. Diablo
can't say
4, I'm
anything.
having a hell of a time. Listen,
Oh,
Dirk.
that's something else I'm playing too. I'm playing that too. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we gotta run together, bro.
I want to
Yeah.
I make
play
sure I
it.
add you on
It's
Xbox,
just
bro.
$90 for the standard edition here, and I'm refuse to pay that.
Is it $90?
Yeah,
It's expensive.
I'm waiting for a
Are
sale.
you,
Me
from
too.
Canada or
Yes,
something?
yes.
Are you from Canada or
Yeah.
something? Oh yeah, they be doing y'all wrong over there.
Blame Canada.
Tell me when you
Blame
get it, and we can all play
Canada.
it. I just don't want to
Exactly.
get into it because I know when Baldur's Gate comes out, I'm just gonna drop it.
See, that's the thing too. Oh,
Yeah.
don't forget, Amazon is giving away a bunch of games. Amazon Games, they gave away Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. So if you want to get into the world of Baldur's Gate, you
Amazon
can
Prime?
join. Yes, Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, Amazon Games.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Get it, baby.
Get it.
Shout out to the people who don't have a PC. They gotta wait until September 6th to play Baldur's Gate when you know damn well you should be playing Starfield. Choose the right game, people. Listen, I want to do a big shout out to Dirt for coming through and rocking up. Dirt. Before we go,
Thank
man,
you.
what you got coming up this week, man? Plug for those. I know a lot of your fan base here, man, but for those who don't know about you, man, plug your channel, plug your upcoming show, brother.
Yeah. I'll probably have a One Man Dark Man. That's what I call my solo podcast. One Man Dark Man podcast. Probably, I would do that tomorrow night. Hoping some big news drop. If not, I'll
Man,
figure out something
hopefully.
to talk about. Yeah.
Ooh.
If this
Hoping some
ABK
big.
thing drop, we're gonna be flooding your chat, my guy.
Yeah, bro. And if it gets, if they, if like Microsoft wins, if they block the, the FTC from doing whatever, the injunction, we gotta have a good time. So hopefully that will drop tomorrow. But yeah, that's about it. Got my homie Sean 786 on Friday. We do a podcast called TTS. If you didn't know what TTS, I mean, talk that. You know what? That's about it. And we have a good overtime, and that's why my chat is so aggressive. I told them guys we go to when I'm on other shows, they can't be doing that same stuff. But
listen, they funny as hell, man. Listen, regardless of what it is, got to stay on social media, right? You have worked your ass off over the years to build an amazing fan base.
Thank you.
Your growth as a content creator has been a sight to see, man. And regardless of what this idiot say, man, you've getting the attention you've getting because you've worked your ass off and your head shiny as hell, and you deserve all the love you get, bro.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt, you get all the love. You deserve all the love you get, bro. Listen, we're gonna get up out of here. If you are a PlayStation fan, right, and not of the PlayStation fanboys, but true, like I love PlayStation content. Mr. Bad Bit is a really dope content creator, right? He doesn't talk bad about other platforms. He just enjoys games, right? I believe we will be rating his channel. So if you guys want to check him out, you can. So let him know Level 1 sent y'all. It should do it automatically. I think I have it set up right this time.
Hopefully.
I want to do a big shout out to Dirt for coming through and rocking with us. This man did double duty today. Shout out to the Iron Lord. Shout out to Addict, King, Cognito, all those guys over there for always showing Level 1 some love and support. I got a new article up at lv1gaming.com. That's lv1gaming.com. New article up. I think you guys are going to want to read about the grifters in our community who are trying to come through and capitalize on the console war. Make sure you guys check that out. We got lots of reviews at lv1gaming.com. We'll be back next Wednesday with more content. We're going to get up out of here, y'all. Peace.
사랑해.